Hi everyone, this is a quick demo tutorial about Trello. If you've never used it before, I know the centre manager and senior supervisors have, but some of the other supervisors may not have, so hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, queries, problems, want me to talk you through it, want a bit of help going through it, then please give me a shout. It's emily.mccauley@libraries blah blah blah, or the mobile you can get me on is 07976 584 727. Okay, so this is Trello. When you go into the board, this is what you'll get up. And Trello works in two ways. So it has a board, which is basically a space where you can put everything about a similar topic. So we've got a board called LU Supervisors Take on Corona. And then as part of each of those, they have sections where you can then put sub-themes within that. So we've created a list of announcements. Unsurprising, all of those are different announcements. Now, Trello has within the subsection of announcements what it calls cards, which is each of these white ones is a different card, and where you can see this little icon, it means there's more text below it. So if you just click on that, it opens up the card and you get the detail. The announcements are all just copy pastes of Alex's announcements or other announcements of importance. You can on all cards, you can scroll down and you can add comments if you want to. So if there was stuff we wanted to say about that, we could put it on there and share it, and then each of us could be able to respond to each other, which I think is going to be helpful. But equally, there may be on a lot of the announcements not much to say in that. Then got three other sections. Ideas for new services, those things we never get to, and I need help. And I think these are areas that we can all be filling in with our ideas and things we're thinking of, and how we're going to run the library service even when our doors aren't open to the public. Let's pick up on I need help first. So I need help is where you could post something if you need help on how to do something. So in this one, I've offered help. So if anybody would like to do a bit of a session on Twitter or Facebook and how we can use Facebook Live, I'm happy to do that in order that then we can make sure we're utilising that. But equally, you could post on there saying, I need help with, I don't know, how to do an uncollected reservation. I know how to do that. I know you know how to do that, but that's just an example. So I need help. If you need help or if you can offer help. Things we never get to. You will know far more of these than I do. These are just two that we've picked up in Exeter that we really want to do. So dead stock, that's quite urgent because in a minute a lot of our stock is going to look dead. So we are planning to prioritise getting that done over this weekend and early part of next week, and just clear the dead stock list so we know where the stock is and what's done, because then obviously a lot of it won't move. Again, don't forget that there's a little icon here which means there's more text. In this one it's just an example of just saying what I've said. And then home and away lists. Again, there's loads of stock that's in the wrong place, it's, you know, got lost in various libraries, and this will help us find some of that. This is a really great opportunity to have the time to kind of really have a mass game of hide and seek with the books and find them. But this is the one that I think is most exciting. So this is the ideas for new services section of the Trello board. And if I just scroll up here, you can see there's just a scroll up bar here. Just got different ideas on different cards. So bounce and rhyme, story time, books by post, book bingo. I'm going to take you through some of these as an example, but do explore these. But more than explore these, also add your own. I know that there's going to be loads of really great ideas, and we can all share them, and then we can all just be making sure that people know that library services are still running, even if they can't get into the building. So let's take story time as an example, because I think this is a really excellent example. So we know there's more text. This means there's also somebody commenting on it. And then this means there's also some things to note about it. So if we double click on that, it opens up. We can see here it's got the details. So this is saying about the copyright issue, which we all know about, but also that we are starting to get around that. And you can see here we're starting a list of publishers that have waived copyright. You will see just here in the description I've put a suggestion in that I think we could commit, each of us as a library, to get an 11 o'clock slot. So maybe we'll do Sunday, because we'll be the only ones open on Sunday, or staffed on Sundays. But who could do 11 o'clock on Monday? Who could do 11 o'clock on Tuesday? If you're up for it, if you can help, then you just need to scroll down, and this is scrolling down at the side of the page. And then just add a comment in. Obviously, this is showing my face at the moment because I'm logged in, but that will show you, or not if you haven't got your face, it'll just show your initials. Just write a comment in, just like I have. Exeter will take 1 PM Sundays. If you're going to be, Exmouth will take 11 AM on Mondays. As I say, I think we should keep it at the same time every day. It makes it really easy for the public, but that's a good example. That also shows around the comments. So let's do that, because I think we can get that one going from Monday, so people aren't left in a bit of a void. And hopefully with being at 11 o'clock, it'll mean some of the libraries that are staffed but not only offering self-service, the staff that are in the back offices could do these at that time. You can close the card just up here, and then you can just go to another one. Books by post, so that's something we're trialling at Exeter. You can read a bit more about that there and ask any questions. Book bingo, again, you can see here that this icon means there's some more text. This paperclip means there's an attachment. It also gives you a preview of the attachment. Books by bike and contactless delivery. There's some more text in there. You can read about that. Craft videos with downloadable resources and staff recommends. I think both of these are things that everybody can do, which would be really exciting to get a really great library, pun intended, of videos of staff recommending books. And if we can make sure those items are available on Libby and BorrowBox, all the better. So this is the one that I think is most exciting. If you've got something else you want to add, click another card at the bottom and then just type an example on it. So for example, oh gosh, I should have thought of this before I started it. Shared reading groups. So we could do a shared reading group, so kind of an adult reading group online. Colin Bray trialled this last night with his Exeter evening group. They met virtually instead, so that could be good. So you type the title, you click add card. Don't want to add another one. So then you can see there's no icons below it, so nothing else is added. If you just click on the pencil here, you can then add something to it. Oh, no, sorry, I lie. Double click on it. And then you can add something here. Add a description. So this is a generic description, not about what you're particularly doing necessarily, but about what that could be. So we could hold online reading groups for adults. Excuse my spelling and bad typing. Hit save. And then below, again, on this activity, that's where you can add your things. So Exeter will do a session next week. This is an example. I haven't sorted a session, so I'm not saying this, and I will delete this, but it's an example. You can save your card. I really hope this could work for us. Give me feedback, send me messages. You can WhatsApp me on that mobile number I gave out earlier, or text me or anything. But have a look with it, have a play with it. But most importantly, start adding your stuff on there. Start adding the ideas you're having for things that we can do, and let people know that our library services are still very much running just behind those closed doors. Keep safe, everybody, and see you on the other side.